What if everything you were told about where you should live was completely wrong? One of these women has lived in a van for 3 straight years and has not paid rent since. Another built a van conversion with a quartz kitchen, marble backsplash, and a dining table made from Clark Gable's actual stables. And the third is running a full remote career from the road, solo in a Ford Transit with 0 office. These are the top 3 solo female van tours that are redefining what van life and van builds actually look like in 2026. If you have ever thought about ditching the lease and going full time, this van life video is going to be the one that pushes you over the edge. Let's get into it. Kicking off our list at number 3, Ashley and her 2016 Ford Transit van. Now, what makes this build special is not just how it looks, it is how Ashley actually lives in it. She is a full-time remote graphic designer, no office, no desk, just this van, a phone hotspot, and a laptop, and she runs her entire career from the road. If you want to check out more of Ashley's journey, don't forget to subscribe to the Isaac Turner channel and give Ashley a follow. Links are in the description. Now, let's go inside.
Hey, my name is Ashley. This is my 2016 Ford Transit van. This is my home on wheels, so let's check it out. For the exterior of the van, I have a max air fan and some solar panels, and that's about it. So let's go check in the inside. All right, so this is the inside of my van. The front is basically all the same as when I got it. I added a little bit of moss for a little forest effect. This is the fridge for my kitchen. It pulls out here, open up, and then you have one side for the fridge and the other side for the freezer. And then this side is gonna be all my dishes. So this is my sink. Underneath I have the clean and dirty tank, it's electric water pump. So in the top I have kind of your average junk drawer. The second one is like my bathroom items, so shampoo and stuff like that. And then the bottom drawer is gonna be snacks, like pasta sauce and potatoes and all my dry foods. So this is my overhead storage. I have my pots and pans, some dry food, canned food, and my books. And then I have more storage over here for blankets and my many sun hats, because you can't live without sun hats. One cool feature about my van is that I have a dope swivel seat. This is basically just a storage container. I have my clothes and some business items in there. Underneath my bed, I have ample storage for my paddleboard and other things like that. Tucked away inside a little area is my batteries, like my lithium ion batteries. Now, my bed is really cool because on either side it just has one wood panel like this, and they slot in, so all you have to do is hit it up and you can take the bed right out. And then for the center, it has slats that are hooked by one thread, and all you have to do is roll them up and you have the entire open space for the back of the van. My lights in the van are all solar powered. This button right here just turns them on and off. And then if you tap the center, you can turn them each one individually on and off. But also, you can hold it and make it brighter, or you can dim the lights for a little bit of mood action. So this is my bed area. It's a queen size bed. Overhead, I have more storage like my essential oils, my tarot cards, some more books. And on this side, I do have more storage for... I have more storage for clothes. The locks are really difficult. For heat, I just use this. It has 2 areas on the side for propane. You just turn on the pilot light, and then you can choose from low, medium, or high. Okay, I forgot about my blankets, the whole thing. So I have 1, 2, which is a sleeping bag, 3, where's 3? 3 and 4. So to stay warm at night. I have this wonderful hanging table, and I will put it on my hooks back yonder. And then I have a floating table. As a solo female in the van, my tips and tricks and advice for you is I listen to a lot of true crime, so I'm like kind of on high security alert all the time. So I would recommend getting like motion sensors outside of your van. I have 2 that I'll put outside. If anybody gets close to the van, an alarm will go off. I have a motion sensor light, so if anybody's walking up to the van, they'll get kind of surprised and I can see who is approaching my van. I've also heard a lot of people do cameras. I haven't gotten those, but I would like to eventually. Always read reviews of places that you're going to park overnight before you go, so you know what kind of environment or situation you're going to get into. Always have AAA, because you're going to get stuck. I just use my hotspot on my phone to connect my laptop to Wi-Fi, and I can get all my work done right here. I bought this van already built out, and all I did was stain and paint the wood. If I could go back in time, I would do a DIY build. I love my windows and I love the bed setup, but I wish that I could shorten this kitchen area so that I could have a bench long ways or have like more seating area. Knowing how your stuff works is really important when you're the only one who's there to fix it, so that's also a plus of doing your own build. So I don't have a toilet or a shower, so what I do for that is if I'm on the road or in the vicinity of a town or a city, I'll use the bathroom at a gas station. Usually at parks and stuff, they have bathrooms there too. For showers, I have a gym membership. I have Anytime Fitness, but most van people will do Planet Fitness. It is what it is, but Anytime Fitness, I always go in. I can just swipe my key and shower whenever I need to. My name is Ashley. This is my 2016 Ford Transit. My Instagram is @AshesRoad. The link will be in the description, and thanks for watching.
Coming in at number 2, Liz and her 2016 Mercedes Sprinter from the Wild by the Mile channel. And this is where things get serious. Quartz countertop, marble subway tile backsplash. A custom dining table handcrafted from olive wood sourced from Clark Gable's actual stables in Los Angeles. This Mercedes Sprinter build is the kind of van conversion that makes you stop scrolling and just stare. If you want to follow Liz on the road, go subscribe to Wild by the Mile on YouTube and give her a follow on Instagram. Links are down below. Now let's go inside and see it for yourself.
And welcome, I'm Liz Bryant, or Wild by the Mile on Instagram. Here are some of the basics of my Mercedes Sprinter. It's a 2016 4-cylinder turbo diesel van. The wheelbase is 144 inches, meaning it's the shortest option that you can buy. And it is a high roof. So if you're 6'3" to 6'4", you can walk around with ease without hitting your head. Now, some people assume that this van is a 4-wheel drive because I have BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2 tires. But in fact, it is a 2-wheel drive. So the first thing that you see when you open up the door is this bench that pulls out to a bed. Let's talk about the cushions first. The bottom cushion is one wide cushion and the backrests are 2 shorter cushions. I didn't want to make one wide backrest cushion because it would impede on the window. From the bench to the bed mode, you just pull this out. It butts up against the sports closet and you slide the cushions over. You have a soft memory foam on top and a hard base for the bottom cushions. This is where all the magic happens. This is my Xantrex 2000-watt Pro Sine inverter. It powers my Vitamix and my laptop. Underneath here is a 16-gallon water tank, which lasts me about a week. Plumbing for the water tank, which carries the water to the faucet, and also the water pressure pump. Over here are 2 AGM 6-volt batteries making up a 12-volt charge, and they have 224 amp hours. Here's another angle of this drawer. It actually pulls out this way, so you don't have to access it every time by pulling up this birch platform. My Sprinter is a cargo van, meaning it came with no windows in the back. It was just a black steel shell. This sliding door window is a T-vent window from C.R. Lawrence, which we were able to go pick the windows up at the San Diego warehouse. Now to the kitchen, which is probably the most underutilized part of the van, just because I kind of go in waves of liking to cook and then not liking to cook. So this is a quartz countertop, which weighs about 110 pounds. This is marble backsplash subway tile. The faucet and the sink are made by a company Kraus. The faucet extends out it extends enough so that I can clean out the wet room when it kind of starts to smell. This is the pantry. I have silverware and dishes. All of this shelving is mesh shelving by the Container Store. This is the Ramblewood cooktop, which runs off of propane. I like it because it boils water fast and it cooks food fast. Underneath the kitchen sink is what you'd find underneath anyone's kitchen sink. Cleaning supplies, Dr. Bronner soap, a trash can. Then to unlock, I just push it in and it pops out. I have two more kitchen drawers. This one dedicated to pots and this one dedicated to glass Tupperware. This is the most adored piece inside this van. My custom olive wood table with resin. There are 3 pieces of olive wood that came from Clark Gable Stables in LA. San Diego Urban Timber crafted this table, artists Jess and Dan. There is a mounting plate and an arm. It's the Lagoon mounting system. Now to the 3 closets on the right side of the van. This is the wet room / bathroom. This is my clothes closet, and this is my sports closet. So we'll start with this back closet, the wet room / bathroom. This is my Tempur-Pedic topper, which goes on top of the bed at night. And underneath it is my toilet. Now the toilet is a self-contained toilet, so I do have to dump it once a week at an RV dump station. This entire closet is lined with plastic acrylic and caulking, so it is a wet room. You can shower in this if you want. You can get this wet without any of the wood rotting. And once I'm on the roof, you can see that there is a cargo storage box and 2 solar panels. So let's start with the solar panels. They're made by Renogy Solar out of Ontario, California, and this is a 200-watt system. These panels are the Eclipse panels. They are advertised to be more efficient. I actually bought them because they were the only panels that fit on the roof where I could have 2 panels, a 200-watt system. I absolutely love them, and the solar is powering my batteries. It's keeping them fully charged.
And finally, number 1. This is Lori. She'd been living in this van full time, alone, for over 3 years. Not a weekend getaway, not a gap year. 3 years of real daily life in 60 square feet. Lori spent years searching for peace in traditional houses and apartments and never found it. She found it here in 60 square feet on the road. And she says she would never go back. If you want to follow Lori's journey and see more builds like this one, go subscribe to Tiny Home Tours and give Lori a follow. All the links are in the description. Now let's go inside.
I'm Lori, and let's dive deeper into that. Welcome to my little kitchen. It is 4 feet long by 2 feet wide, and I absolutely love it. So I have 1 large pot, 1 large pan. When I open up my drawers, I just feel peace, and I love this pared down kitchen, and I use every inch of it. In terms of appliances, I have, well, 4, including the fridge. I have a cooktop, toaster, and the NutriBullet. It's all I use, love it. I do have a Ninja air fryer toaster oven that I kind of pop in and out depending on the length of the trip I'm going to do in this van. But for now, this is all I brought. So this is an isotherm marine fridge. It is a 3 cubic foot fridge and freezer combination. So I can go for 2 weeks in this fridge. Absolutely perfectly. It is deep and it's been awesome. So love it. Well, there's a lot of sinks you could go with in a van, and I chose, it's a fairly large size and undermount as opposed to overmount. I found that the overmount one, you're just putting crumbs and it would just get caught in the creases. So this you can wipe easily, goes inside the sink, and when you don't want to look at if there is mess in there, you can just close it up. I have a water filtration system, which is great for drinking water, gooseneck, to be able to wash feet outside if you're sandy day at the beach. Yeah, all my little things that I need tucked away. And one of the reasons why I chose to actually go under the chassis gray water system, rather than a lot of people have their gray water, they just have 2 or 3 or 5 gallon containers underneath here, and it just goes right down, is you then lose all of this storage. And so very convenient to just have easy. When you go from a home to a tiny, you don't want to be, or at least I didn't want to be rigmaroling around with a lot of those inconveniences, let's say. So I just love this area. I'm happy that I'm a shrimp at only 5'6", because it allows me to sleep east-west. And Boho Builders, they create a inset, which allows actually a full-size mattress with only 2 inches chopped off the bottom. One little change I made after living in this van for a number of months is the mattress height. I was just feeling a little bit too touchy on the heady. And so I got a 4-inch, which I was a little nervous that that would be comfortable or not, but it's actually great. And the added room above my head it was worth the little change. One question I get a lot, why so few windows in the van? People think they want to have all the windows. Super purposeful for a number of reasons. One, safety, just the fewer windows. I don't know, I just feel safer. Sound attenuation as well as heat and cold. The more windows, you don't retain what you want to retain. Obviously cool in the summer and heat in the winter. This is raised. It gives me a ton of room underneath for a garage. It fits my bike, my stand-up paddleboard, gear for hiking, Tessa's gear. I love it. It's tucked away underneath. And during the day, I transition to my desk or the stand-up area, and that's where I do the majority of my work. So I have had the black tanks, I've had cassette toilets, I've had compost toilets. I've used all of those things. And for this build, I just didn't want any of it. In a small space, I just did not like the idea of having any funkiness. There's ample room for shoes. I love this design of the cubby hole for the blackout blinds. It's tall enough for the really large ones that go on the front windshield, but also for all the littler ones. So the other component of a bathroom is obviously the shower. I've had fixed showers, I've had convertible showers, and neither worked for me. So in this one, I chose something different. I way prefer this outdoor setup. I love being in nature, and there's something freeing about showering outside. So this has been great. So another sort of daily experience I wanted to be convenient was to have all my controls eye level and accessible and all in one place to just keep it sort of minimal looking. This shows me how much water I have. It shows me how my batteries are doing. I can turn on and off my inverter to save energy as my lights, as well as my hot water tank, my hot water heater. And well, thanks for touring my little tiny home with me. I know time is valuable. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. I try to keep up on those. And as well, if you'd like to stay in contact, my website is loriliving.com, and that will be listed below as well. So thanks for visiting.
So that was the top 3 solo female van tours. Ashley's Ford Transit, practical, smart, and built for real remote life on the road. Liz's Mercedes Sprinter, the stunning van conversion with the olive wood table and the quartz kitchen that nobody expected to see inside a van. And Lori's Boho Builders build, 3 years full time, 60 square feet, and proof that home is not a place. It is a decision. Now the real question is, which one would you actually live in? Drop your pick in the comments, number 1, 2, or 3. And if you love van tours, van life builds, and solo female travel, hit subscribe. Because we have got more incredible builds coming that are going to top everything on this list.